Definition of the word pact. It's a noun. It's an agreement, covenant or compact. We made a pact not to argue anymore. Or it can be an agreement or treaty between two or more nations. A pact between Germany and Italy, or a pact between Great Britain and the United States. The Pact, 2012. As a woman struggles to come to grips with her past in the wake of her mother's death and the disappearance of her sister, an unsettling presence emerges in her childhood home. Director Nicholas McCarthy, writer Nicholas McCarthy. The storyline, this is the IMDb storyline. Nicole Barlow comes to San Pedro with her daughter Eva to attend the funeral of her mother. She calls her estranged sister Annie to help her to resolve pending businesses, but Annie is too traumatized with the bad treatment spent by her mother and does not want to return to their childhood home. Nicole convinces her sister to come and she arrives to the funeral. However, Nicole goes missing and Eva stays with Nicole's cousin Liz. When Liz also disappears, Annie claims that supernatural events happen in the house, but she becomes the prime suspect. The open-minded detective Bill Creek assumes the investigation, realizes that there is something weird in the house. Meanwhile, Annie summons the medium Stevie, believing that the ghost of her mother is responsible for the vanishing of Nicole and Liz. But the woman warns Annie that there is a great danger in the house. Annie decides to go further in her investigation and discovers dark secrets from the past of her family. Okay, so first thing is the three main characters are, it seems to be Annie, Nicole, Liz, and Stevie. Okay, so Liz was my ex-girlfriend. That was the name of my ex-girlfriend, Elizabeth. She preferred to be known as Liz. Her mother was called Anne, and she would be called Annie or Anne. My name is Stephen. So we have Stevie, Liz, and Annie. Apparently there's a series as well, a TV series, and I just had a quick look at that, and I think that character there is an ex-Coronation Street actress, and I can absolutely say for certain that actress there with the silvery grey hair looks almost identical to my girlfriend's mother. So that would be your Annie in the synopsis I just mentioned. It's almost identical. My girlfriend had hair very similar to my ex-girlfriend, had hair very similar to that. So that doesn't look a million miles away from resembling my daughter either, so she's the younger looking of the three. She looks the oldest, she looks the next oldest, and then she looks the youngest of the three, and all three of them bear uncanny resemblances to my daughter, my daughter's mother, and my daughter's grandma, or my ex-girlfriend's mother, Annie, Liz, and Victoria. This is a TV series, so I think it's a UK TV series. but it's a drama series telling stories of the secrets people keep and how far someone would go to protect those that they love. How far someone would go to protect those that they love. So, 2021, I think this first hit the TV screens. I think it's actually, or you can rent it or buy it on Prime Video. So I might actually, I don't want to watch it particularly, but I wouldn't watch the whole series, but I could watch the very first episode. But my god, they certainly do resemble them middle three, who I presume are the main characters. Just have another look at that. It is actually quite scary. I'm trying to find the Pact, the Wikipedia. It's alright, I think that's enough anyway. I got the IMDb version. So The Pact was a film I watched last night in its entirety, and I found some very interesting stuff in that film. I don't think I can show it on YouTube because of copyright infringements. So what I'm doing, I'm creating a website. I've created a website. At the moment, I've settled on a title for the web page. It's a free web page. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but at the moment it's called Targeted World: A Hijacked Mind. So this is more of a personal thing, personal insight into me, and although I am uploading videos which are just about my experiences, currently my YouTube channel Targeted World is supposed to be more of a broad look, and I'm trying to get other people's experiences onto that channel as well, as and when I come across them. It's about finding people who can relate good evidence and know what they're talking about. I'm not just going to put any old stuff up there on the channel. I'm not talking about the website, but this website here, my webpage is going to be, at the moment it's called Targeted World: A Hijacked Mind. There's nothing on the webpage just yet, but this is where I'm going to put the evidence that I don't think I'll be able to put onto YouTube. So all I can say at this stage is the Pact. What I'm doing, I have a huge backlog of programs that I recorded over the years, and I just never got around to watching them. And what I'm doing, I'm taking screen captures and photos of the films and clips from the films where there's some interesting stuff, should we say. And that's what I did last night with the film The Pact from 2012, not the TV series, but the film The Pact, and I found some really interesting stuff. Don't want to really elaborate on that just now, but once I get the web page sorted out, I'll be posting stuff up onto that that's relating to that kind of thing, and more personal stuff like diary notes, etc. Going way back to 2003 when I first started my diary, and I was starting to experience everything that you see on the Targeted World channel on YouTube is stuff that I could only write about because I didn't actually want a mobile phone. I didn't believe in mobile phones and having mobile phones for a long period of time, and then when I got one, I finally realised that they do have the uses. So basically, everything that I could have captured on a mobile phone is unfortunately only in written form. But if you just look at my YouTube channel, you can see I don't make stuff up, and it's all very real. There's no CGI in those videos. There's no special effects. I've not sent it off to Industrial Light and Magic to be doctored and tampered with. This is raw footage, and it's my experiences. So I had that, just translate that into diary form, so it's not footage or audio. It's basically me making logs of what's going on around me for several years. Hence, there's a very hefty diary, which if you imagine stacking the biggest Bible book on top of one another for like maybe 5 or 6 of those, it's like reams and reams of paper in different notebooks on sheets of paper. So that's how intense it was. The diary was just initially another means of me just being able to put down on paper just like ideas and just like my sentiments and thoughts and just summing up my life on a daily basis, and then it quickly, rather disturbingly, transformed into becoming a log of weird experiences that suddenly started happening once I started writing the diary. So in other words, stuff was pretty normal to a degree before writing the diary. I then start writing the diary and keeping the diary, and then weird stuff starts happening, and weird stuff relating to what I'm writing in the diary. But I won't talk too much about that. That's going to all be put onto this web page here, not YouTube. And so yeah, just to mention that the first program I come across on that backlog of programs is like quite a lot of stuff. I already have loads of stuff that I've got, like clips and stuff from other backlogs, and this is just like waves of backlogs. So this is the latest wave of backlogs I've got. So by backlog I've got of TV programs that I'm gonna have to just watch one by one. But I've already got loads of other stuff and clips, etc., and audio. That's very interesting. I'll get this uploaded to YouTube later tonight, I think. I'll just edit it and then upload it. And just to mention that the very first program I come across was a film called The Pact, and 2012. And you've got a character called Liz. I've just showed you the TV series there. Just kind of reinforces the weirdness. So you've got the TV series there. Okay, I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating when I say this character here looks exactly like she had silver grey hair. I mean, I had photos. I don't know if I've still got photos, but she also wore glasses sometimes. Most of the time she wore glasses. So if you imagine her wearing glasses, that would be identical to my ex-girlfriend's mother. She looks very much like my ex-girlfriend, at an older age, like she would look now. Although she does have the grey hair of her mother, but she had that hair when I was with her. And bang in the middle, is someone who doesn't look a million miles away from resembling my daughter, Victoria. And they all took, maybe Victoria in maybe 10 years' time, it would very closely resemble her, I think. But my ex-girlfriend looked quite a lot like that. She did have hair like that quite often. She went for a period of time when she had hair like that. But that resemblance there is uncanny. That's the TV series that I knew nothing about, so that's interesting. And then in the film, The Pact, I'll just go to the characters instead now. So that grey-haired character there, that's her name, Annie. She was called Anne. Was there another character called Liz? Yeah. Liz Kathleen Rose Perkins. Rose is the middle name of my... Oh, that's the character name. Oh no, it's not my character name. It's the name of the actual actress, but Rose is our daughter's, Liz and our daughter's middle name, Victoria Rose. And that's my ex-girlfriend's name, Liz. and then you have a character called Stevie. So you have Stevie, Liz, Annie. Right, so that's just to mention, that's the film on my radar right now. Is just one of the films. Every time I come across a film, I will announce it as being on my radar. That's all I can do because I can't really put anything up on YouTube right now because my webpage isn't quite ready to display what I'm finding and discovering on top of what I've already discovered over several years. So yeah, it's just gonna be me announcing and just actually posting up what's getting on my radar. So this film right now, The Pact. Let's just say that's the first one. Not the first one I've come across, but the first one since I started checking the backlog of programs on my TV last night. So everything is in there. 3.26 gigabytes. I mean, there's stuff that's even more scary and creepier than what I've just shown you with the pictures of the characters who resemble my girlfriend, her mother, and my daughter. So 158 screen captures and or photos and 3.26 gigabytes of material to work with.